This is the LOOPDOT by Loopgear, the world's first pixel display everyday carry flashlight and fidget dial. This just launched on Kickstarter and it's definitely not your average flashlight. It's small, lightweight, and packed with way more personality than you'd expect from an EDC light. We're talking 40 grams, IP67 waterproof, made from aerospace aluminum, and built to handle everyday carry while also being, you know, like kind of a toy for grown-ups. It's for the gearheads who love gadgets, the EDC crowd, people who like fidgeting with something in their hand, and honestly, even the festival crew who want something fun, bright, and different to wear around at night. It's like a flashlight and a fidget toy rolled into one. Here's what you're gonna get inside the box. We've got the LOOPDOT flashlight itself, you've got a lanyard with a magnetic case, a cleaning cloth, a USB recharging cable, and then a user's manual. But let's come in for a closer look. The body is 40 grams, we've got aerospace aluminum, IP67 waterproof, and it feels solid for how tiny it is. And this dial right here is super addictive. It's not just a control dial, it's actually got this mechanical click and an adjustable haptic feedback motor inside, so you can set how strong or soft the vibration feels as you turn it. It's basically like a flashlight and a fidget toy rolled into one. And just so you can hear how gratifying the dial is, and just so you can hear the haptic feedback as well, this is the setting that changes it, where you can change the intensity, press the button once, and you go into the settings, and you can go all the way up to 20, or as low as you want it to be. I like it somewhere between 3 and 5, just a nice light buzz. Now for the light modes, you've got a spotlight that reaches up to 100 meters and a high CRI floodlight for things like reading or photography where you want accurate colors. You've got built-in mini games like dice roll, rock, paper, scissors, a digital prayer bead mode, pixel animations you can customize with different colors and speeds, and even a timer function, which is now updated so a full turn equals exactly 60 seconds. Charging is USB-C and a 600 milliamp battery gives you about 11 hours of use on normal settings. And the magnetic case lets you clip it or stick it to metal, which will free up your hands when you need light, but you can't hold it. So let me show you how to use the LOOPDOT in all the different modes. We've always got the control dial up top, which is super gratifying, plus a function button up top. Press it one time, it's gonna turn on and it gives you just a quick charge status indicator there. Hold it for a few seconds, it'll turn the device right back off. If you ever need the flashlight to turn on full straight away, give it a quick double tap and it's gonna turn on at full brightness right here. This is in floodlight mode because this was the last flashlight mode I used. So respectively, if you were using the spotlight last, that's what's gonna turn on first. So if it's important for you to have one or the other turn on instantly, then you wanna leave it in that mode as your last used mode. Press it one more time, and then it's gonna turn it back off. Now we're inside here. So we've got a couple different functions here, and this is where the pixel display comes in. There's a small learning curve, but once you understand it, it's pretty simple and straightforward. So this would be your spotlight here. Press it one time, and it's gonna turn on, and you can see it barely glowing in there because I have it set at its lowest setting. By turning the dial, you can step it up and make it progressively brighter all the way up to the top, down to the bottom. And what's great is once you figure out what your minimum brightness level is that you want, it's gonna stay right there. Give it a quick double tap, it's gonna go full bright, another double tap, and it's gonna go all the way back to what that preset minimum is. And I can make this just a little bit less dark. Yes, double tap, full bright, double tap here, and then a single turns it off and brings you back to the menu. Turn this one over here. This guy looks kind of like a Decepticon to me. Yes, this is gonna be your floodlight mode. Give it a single tap. It's gonna turn on at its minimum brightness, whatever that value is that you have set for it, and you can easily progressively adjust that anywhere in between depending on your particular needs. This quick double tap, full brightness, double tap, whatever your minimum is, and then a single tap back to the main menu mode. Roll the dial one more time. This is gonna be your game mode, so we're gonna give it a single tap. It's gonna take us in. Now this happy face right here is kind of fun because we're gonna have a bunch of different options to choose from, as you can see through here, and we'll take a look at that in just a second. So we're gonna go into the happy face first, give it another single tap. Now we got a bunch of different things that we can choose from, some pixel options that I love. These are great if you like going to festivals and have something. This is kind of like Matrix mode. Give it another single tap. It's gonna start, you can see it doing the strip. If that's not fast enough for you, turn that dial up and make it go even faster or slower to your particular needs. A double tap will bring you back in the menu, and then you can choose something else such as this. Single tap starts it, and you can either make it really fast or really slow, which is kind of fun. Double tap, you'll come back and then you can choose something else. All of these are really, really fun. And this one is like a heart. So you click on it and you've got these little pixelated hearts, which are really fun that you can choose. Yes, and you can just pick one of these and let it, you know, set and hang however you use it. Double tap, you come back, double tap, we're moving back. Now we can move into our different games over here, which you can choose from. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Yes, but we got dice mode because this looks like a dice right here. This one is rock, paper, scissors up here. We've got this one over here, which was like the magic 8-ball. So let's do dice mode. You're gonna press it, it's gonna enter, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna shake it, it's gonna roll the dice, and once you're still, it's gonna blink. Shake it again, it's gonna roll the dice again, you start to get a value. A lot of fun, so a lot of things to do when you're bored. Yes, double tap, we can go back. Over here, here's rock, paper, scissors. So let's play this one. We'll give it a shake, kind of rolls it out for you, and we got a rock, rock, scissors, oh, paper, right? Okay, so you understand, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, double tap comes back. So you've got a lot of different modes that you can play with in here. This one's kind of fun. This one is kind of like a level in a sense. So if I tilt it to one side or the other, the pixels are gonna follow along. Yes, it's kind of down or up, so that's kind of cool when you're playing with this one. Yeah, there's a lot of different functions in here that are really fun to play with, but overall, really easy to use. And then last but not least, as you saw, you can change the haptic feedback right in here. So you can roll through all of these. And then on top of that, if you add in this case right here, it's gonna slip right in. And then this thing is magnetic and can connect to different magnetic things like your car, whatever. So yeah, it's small, it's clever, it lights up, and it's weirdly fun to play with. So whether you're into EDC, night photography, or you just like having something unique in your pocket, the LOOPDOT is one of the most entertaining flashlights that I've ever messed with. So if you'd like to learn more about this, I'll put some links down below. I'm actually off to Burning Man right now, so I'll let you know how this thing performs and what everybody else thinks about it in another video.